Greetings, lovers. It's almost Valentine's Day, and you know what that means. Another episode of Battle of the Beer. But why, you might ask? What's so different about this episode?
We secretly picked out a beer that we hoped the other person would enjoy.
Yeah.
And we have that in a nice little gift bag. Very seasonal, very festive, so we can present to that person to enjoy on this episode. Hopefully, we do so. It might be horrible. Maybe my gift you will think is bad. I'm very excited to share the love with you, Lucas.
Well, Jason, since you're so excited, I'm going to give you your gift first. Jason, are you ready to receive the best gift?
I'm writhing with anticipation.
Parts of you are, at the very least. All right. There's two gifts in one, really, because the first gift will please your eyes. There you go. Take a look at that bad boy.
I'm very appreciative
Aroused?
of that tight fist.
I know. It's very. I think he's holding a beer.
He's
probably.
He's holding something there.
Are you ready to be amazed?
Bring it back in. Okay. Yes. It's brewed and enjoyed within 37 days. Ooh, a little chocolate coffee India Pale Ale.
Yes.
From Stone.
An interesting combination. If you're familiar with beer, you don't normally get an IPA that has chocolate and coffee notes.
I remember the last time we had a Battle of the Beer where I thought I'd get a beer that I thought Lucas would enjoy. It really didn't go well for me. So hopefully this episode,
well, you know
when
how
it's my turn, goes better.
I know everyone hates giving me gifts because they're like, man, when I get Lucas something, he just is such an asshole about it.
I think this is kind of like a new kind of trend with beer too. Is you'll see IPAs or at least pale ales now that have like that coffee flavors injected into them, like Founder's Pale Joe or.
Yeah, that has been kind of a weird.
Our favorite
lately.
Bean Flicker. They have that.
That's true.
With the coffee. So.
Is yours cloudy? Yeah, you got.
I mean, it's getting a little bit. I mean, it's an unfiltered beer, but I mean, yeah, you definitely have a lot more rock in there. But yeah, that's all right.
We're also unfiltered.
Sorry.
Not pulling a lot of coffee smell. There's a hint there, but it's not like Monday morning coffee.
I'll be honest. I struggle to get a coffee or a chocolate from it.
I'll be honest, yeah. I struggle to get anything but IPA. I
do love how it's enjoyed by February 14th. That's very nice. It's a nice touch. I mean, it tastes just like an IPA to me. It's very, I'd almost want to say very light mouthfeel, not overly carbonated. The flavor is really deceiving from what I was expecting. I'm
really trying hard to pull something here. There are hints of coffee that I'm getting.
Yeah,
there are hints of chocolate. But I look at the back of this, and it says a rich, decadent IPA. Mm-hmm. And I have problems with that.
I think, as we like to describe it, that the grassy, that more floral aroma that you get in the back end, you don't get that with this. I think it's a more
muted IPA hop note.
And I think that's what we'll get from the coffee. But overall, I mean, it's still good.
It's not the worst thing I've had. It's odd. Well, I'm excited to see what you brought for me.
I got you something good.
Oh boy.
So Lucas, for my present for you, I thought, should it be something sweet? Should it be a Scotch ale? Should it have bourbon? These are all like hallmarks of the Lucas Ale beer palette.
That's true.
So we'll just...
I didn't get you any of those.
I didn't get you anything. I got you a triple IPA.
Ooh. Sounds heavy.
It might be. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Show me. Oh snap!
Now I will say I was hesitant to feature Rochester Mills because we have had one of their beers on here before. This, as you can see, is a winter seasonal red velvet ale.
I do know of this, so I'm looking forward to trying this.
It's brewed with milk, sugars, and cocoa nibs. So
as much of their stuff is.
We got some cocoa nibs.
So I have. Oh my goodness!
Ooh, let's highlight the red velvet and sparkly marquee there.
Jason, just smell this delectable.
Wow, that smells like red velvet cake.
If I told you to close your eyes, and I just held this out under your nose, you'd think I was holding a cupcake. No lie.
It smells like frosting.
Yeah, it really does. Oh goodness, that is good.
Almost reminds me of red licorice, a little bit.
Better than lead licorice. lead licorice. Hey, that's a tongue twister for you.
Definitely a great aroma. I'd say
the aroma's a little misleading.
Yeah, I'd say light on the body. Medium carbonation.
Yeah, it definitely it kind of fits in with the rest of those their offerings that are based on the milkshake stout.
Yeah. You got that sweet from the lactose
base. Yeah, I don't know if this is actually though. I would imagine so, considering if it's not, it's very similar.
I don't think it is because it's definitely not stout.
It'll be interesting to say the least. We're gonna score these up. We're gonna see what we think, and I guess we'll find out who the better friend is. That's really the competition here, isn't it?
It always is. Much like Elton John said once, "Can you feel the love tonight?" We have exchanged Valentine presents of beer for one another, and I hope it was enjoyed. Now let's start, Lucas. Let's start with the IPA that you had brought from Stone. Little deceiving. I will say on second, after revisiting it, after our initial taste, I was able to taste a little more of that chocolate that was in there, but still very not what I was expecting based on label. It just kind of tasted like a middle of the road IPA. I mean, would you agree with that? I mean,
I would agree. I would say that subtle is the word of the day for this beer, because I can't think of anything I've tasted in a beer that was much more subtle than this. It's just barely qualifies to put it on the label, which is kind of a bummer for me, because we've talked about some other beers that at least have the coffee flavor, and I know that you can get the coffee flavor with a lighter beer. So I'm not sure what happened here, but I have had a stronger coffee flavor from other light beers.
What did you give that overall?
3.6.
So 2 3/4 for me. So
Woo!
I mean,
dang!
If you're telling me I'm gonna have an IPA with some additional flavor, I want to be able to taste that. Instead, I just felt like I had a mild IPA, which is fine. Not every IPA needs to be hops in your face.
Sure.
So what did you think of the Red Velvet?
Well, I mean, let's be honest.
I knocked it out of the park, right?
You did a good job. You did a good job. It definitely was something that I wanted to try. So from that point alone, I was glad that you picked it up. But as far as how I enjoyed it goes, let's face it, you cannot get over the aroma of this beer.
Oh yeah, that thing just...
I mean, that was the highest category.
It's like red velvet frosting under your nose.
This could be a candle. Like, no doubt. Like, it really smells...
Yankee Candle, like, Red Velvet Edition.
The most delicious candle you'll ever smell. But, I mean, the taste was on par. The appearance and the mouthfeel were just average. I mean, it's kind of...
Yeah.
I don't feel like that's what they're going for here. There's no, like, creaminess or anything like that. It's just your typical... there. But overall, it squeaked out with the 3.75, and I think that is because the allure is the red velvet flavor for me.
I kind of echo that same thing, and so overall, I mean, I gave it a 4 because that aroma really is unique. You don't get that from anything else, and that
crazy.
Like, I've had that sweet lactose flavor in some other beers, and usually it's kind of a turn off, and I mean, I'm not a huge fan of it, but overall, it still blends well from here. So with, I kind of gave it, I think the lowest score was mouthfeel. I think they gave it like 3.5. Otherwise, it was straight 4s for me. So I mean, it was a 4. So when it came out to me, I mean, what did you?
For me, it was a 3.75. So pretty close.
So pretty close.
My two were really close, and which might sound surprising, but it's just because, again, this one just had a basicness to it, which also this one did too. But I feel like the quality of this beer, because it's not like their usual... They do a lot of stouts with cocoa nibs and whatever. It does still taste like that. Here's a base beer with some flavor added to it, which I can appreciate, but it doesn't make for a quality beer necessarily. It's more of like an interesting side project.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna tell me I should get these other flavors, I want those other flavors. So
yeah.
Pretty cut and dry. Our winner is the Red Velvet.
Well, Jason, we have a winner for the beer here, but I think what we also have is the winner of the best friend, and that was you. So good job. I applaud you. You're a much better friend than I am. I tried, but unfortunately, we can't. all be winners.
I really set a high bar.
You did. You did, and you know me so intimately.
Oh, yeah.
Well, as always, you know, if you guys are going to do anything beer related around Valentine's Day, let us know in the comments below. Give us that subscription. You know we need them. We're still hunting for 100.
Here,
we are.
We're desperate.
I mean, we're almost to the point where we're begging. I mean, I guess this is kind of begging. So please hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button while you're there as well. Smash it. Mike said smash it. So we're going to smash it. Don't break it because you might need it later.
Thank you so much for watching this video. And please come back for the next episode of Battle of the Beer.